To make the linter most effective, you want to have it run at the earliest possible time. And the earliest possible time is, in your case, after you press the key on your keyboard making a change in Sublime. In order for this to work, you'll need to install ESLint first via npm. Run npm install ESLint in the terminal and don't forget the G option to install it globally. Great. Now that you've got ESLint on your system, you need two different Sublime plugins. Sublime Linter is a framework around linting, but doesn't come with specific language linters. And Sublime Linter contrib ESLint is the wrapper code that connects ESLint to Sublime Linter. When you're done, reset your editor and come back to this video. Now look at the main.js file in the JS folder. Notice that the linter doesn't do anything yet. You might be forgiven for believing that something didn't work during installation, but all is fine. It's just that ESLint, by default, doesn't do anything unless you configure it. Luckily, it's simple to generate a basic configuration. Switch back to your terminal, where you should still be in the sample directory, and run ESLint init. This will bring up this nifty prompt that asks you a few questions, then generates an ESLint.rc file for you. If you now open that file in Sublime, you'll notice a few style rules from the prompt you just answered, but the key is the extends block at the bottom. This tells ESLint to run with its recommended set, and anything you add on top will override or add to it. That's super useful as a starting point. Here's ESLint in action. See the foo variable, the red dot next to the line numbers, and how Sublime highlighted it with a red border all around. To know which error occurred, just click on foo and look at the status bar at the bottom of Sublime. In this simple example, it's obvious that we're missing a var. Let's fix it. But now foo is still red. Oh, but the status changed. We actually fixed the previous error and are now looking at a new one. Foo is now defined but never used in your code, so it's fair that ESLint complains about it. Let's add a return statement to actually use foo in some way. Here we go. Just as I stopped typing, the red vanished, and thus all errors went away. If you open your gulp file.js though, you notice a lot of red around the require blocks. That's because ESLint thinks that files run in the browser, and the browser has no require function. But we only want ESLint to turn off Node.js warnings in this file, and luckily you can do that. This special type of comment works just like a configuration, but is local to the current file. Before we move on to learn how to integrate ESLint into your build, keep in mind that the amazing Sublime Linter plugin also supports dozens of other linters. So if you'd like your CSS, HTML, or even PHP linted, there's a plugin for that. Check the notes for links on what else you can do with Sublime Linter.